Hello, beautiful Pisces. So we're another episode of This Was Then and This Is Now. I hope that you enjoyed this. This was interesting. I wish I could show you the thumbnail, but it kind of disappears because I had the big Pisces sign. And anyways, so much fun. I've enjoyed it, if nothing else. I've enjoyed doing it. So this is fun going back in the past. And this, I went all the way back to the first public video that I left on the channel, because there's some that I got rid of because I was doing all the signs at one point, I think in May. But this is actually for June 21st to 27th, 2020, and it was published on June 18th, 2020. I was still working outside the home doing these videos. I have pretty little gloves on. I love all of it. I love the setting in the background. If you see right here, see, you have pretty flowers, and I was sitting actually like somewhere over there. You don't see it, but this before I set this up. And I probably had a very limited amount of decks. I had probably, I see I have the Everyday Thoreau. I have this one. I didn't even know that this was one of my first one, the Soul Coaching. It's probably the color that got me, and the bright stuff. I see my original Tarot deck, which I have right here. This is the one that I use for my guides. So that's what's telling me that I really I just had I had the basic minimum at the beginning. The simplicity of the beginning, right? And I have only listened to like a minute of it, and wow, I said a lot of things. So do what she says at the beginning. And it's not a very long video. I think it's less than 8 minutes. And I'm going to see where we're at now, 4 years down the road, because we're going to start June any minute now. So it's going to be 4 years and minus a month. But as I've done with this before, I want to see it. So wish fulfillment is on the way. Yes, this could have been, I don't know, a title. It only has 162 views, guys. Honestly, I was this new. And it's like one of those old ones that just, you know, well, why would anybody watch it, you know, years down the road. So anyway, so here we go. I'm going to put it on, and let's see. Hello, Pisces, and welcome to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I will be doing your general reading for the week of June 21st to June 27th. I love doing Pisces because I am also Pisces, so I love doing these readings for you. I pulled... Okay, so there were probably other readings for the other signs, like I do very much for like the life path numbers right now. Yeah, so this was around what I had begun with last time. But Pisces was my favorite, and also probably the one where I got the most views. So yeah, this is the one that I left to view on the channel because it was Pisces, but there were probably others as well. A clarifier card from the deck, Soul Coaching Oracle Cards. There's a link below if you're interested. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I'd appreciate the support. And click that notification bell to all so that you can be notified when I post. Alright, now that I've said all that mouthful, let's get on to the reading. Yeah. Alright, so you got the fulfillment card. Ooh. For the week of 21st, it's written, joy abounds in all areas of my life. So let's see what that says for that card right here. Fulfillment, let's see. Deep satisfaction and emotional contentment will be unfolding in your life. Soon, you'll be reaping inner and outer riches and opportunities. Honor your success and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So isn't that wonderful, Pisces? I think that's great. I love this card. Fruits of your labor. You're working hard. We all are. So that would be almost like the Nine of Pentacles. And this time for this month, and I've already done May, and if you haven't seen that, please go ahead and watch that. And there is success and voyage. I like that. So success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectations, and I am safe and loved no matter where I am. The voyage card is giving me that 6 of, it's like you're transitioning to something. You're moving on to make your dreams come true, to make stuff happen, whatever it is, you are definitely moving in that direction. And since I read from the book, well, we'll read from the book. I don't think I've used this one in a while. And it's not that I don't like it. I just find that it's very bright. If you know what I mean, it's very yellow like these flowers. It's very happy all the time, right? And it's good. I would suggest this deck, by the way. It's called Soul Coaching, and it's, if you look in the description box where I have all the decks, you can use the affiliate link. That helps me. Doesn't cost you anything more, but look down the list and look for Soul Coaching Oracle cards, and this is the one. It's very sunny. Let's just say it's very sunny. Be good for the summer. It's good for the summer. It's a good pick for the summer. So its inner and outer success is coming your way. The gates of triumph are waiting to open deep and wide for you. Accept that you're already a winner, and even more victories will expand in your life. Being successful is a state of mind. The more you feel it, the more love, prosperity, fame, and fortune will pour into your life. If a situation knocks you over, get up and brush yourself off and discover what you learned. And I was talking about for June, this is what they're going to tell you. Use the tools that you learn. Don't just stay afraid of doing anything. Use what you've learned. Use what you have learned. Okay? You aren't a failure if you fall down, only if you stay down. That's just what I just said. If you keep going and believe in yourself, celebrate even the smallest victories that occur in your life. And we ended on a 4, and I mentioned the 4 of Wands yesterday. So this is celebrate all your little wins, okay? Okay, so then we have voyage, and that's what I feel like it's saying. So you're going on a trip. You're going on an adventure right now. Things are going to change for you, okay? A journey is coming. Rather than staying in safe harbor, let your sails unfurl to the wind. The universe absolutely knows, cherishes, and protects you as you ride the currents of your life. Your life is a spiritual voyage, and it isn't always what it seems. There have been no wrong turns. Every adventure and misadventure was a part of this course. You're a sacred traveler on a pilgrimage to your soul. There's always a deeper meaning to your life's journey than what appears on the surface, even when you're sailing through dark waters and stormy seas. If you allow yourself to feel it, you know that you're always seen, loved, and cherished by the universe, the creator, and your angels. I love this. It's like, go for it. Okay, go for it. So, yes, the fulfillment was great. But this is about more action-packed, okay? So, aren't we Pisces? We're working so hard this year. We've been working on ourselves and our inner light. And, yeah, last week we were looking at something and it said just work on your 9s so that you can become 10s. Yeah. Your 9s to become 10s. Okay? So we're going to do that and that. And I'm using the Everyday Tarot to get clarification on everything. Boy, look at all this action, you guys. One more? Okay. Right. One more. Lead me on, Jane. Are we doing a clarity spread? Is that what I'm doing here? Boy. I hope you've been keeping well. I know there's a bunch of retrogrades still going on, and we're about to have another... Okay. We're about to have another eclipse. I'm sorry, I'm losing track because I'm seeing these cards and I'm thinking, oh my, it's so nice. Look at all these lights. Look at this, Pisces. We're going for it. I'm going to put the fulfillment card here because I have 2 more to take out here. Oh. Our outcome. 2 more? What kind of reading is this? Okay. Oh. 2 more. Okay. 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay. I got 2. I got 2, Jane. I'm done. Okay, yes. Oh. I'm getting such joy and little stuff going in. Me too. Oh, my God. Okay. I'll get to it, Jane. Your ideas and everything that you're doing. You're driven. You have a clear direction. You know where you're going. Okay. Okay? This is what it means. Look at that. Ace of Wands. Yep. Look at me. Grabbing. Look at you. Grabbing this stuff. You know exactly what you're going to do with it. Look at it. You know exactly where you're going. Everything's in balance here. All right, so I'm going to pick up the first two. I'm going to say that your progress is going to be phenomenal, and it's going to be driven by you with the King of Wands. This is something that you are going to be leading, okay? This progress, that's all you. That's your leadership skills. So that's what I've got to say for the first line of the month of June 2024. Everything is getting better and better every day. This could be internal, external, by the way, just letting you know. Here we go, the Two of Cups, harmonious relationships. Okay, with the Temperance card, in balance. Okay, putting water to your wine. Well, you know what? You also have a balance card, but this is not a Temperance card. It's not just a balance card. This is your personal balance, okay? And you have the Knight of Pentacles with it, showing me that you're going to take your time figuring out exactly what you need to get yourself in perfect balance with you. That is absolutely great. I feel that this is you looking at the details going, things are moving around, things are moving quickly. I'm making progress. But this is showing me that I'm the most important part. I am the most important part of this, momentum, this direction. I choose, I decide, okay? There's a lot of I here, but it's good because it's based on your, I'm going to use the word pickiness, but you need to be picky so that you know exactly what you are doing, okay? Things are in balance. Look at that. Happiness. In perfect balance. And by the way, the Temperance card came out here as well, but it's at the other end. So our ideas, you know where you're going, your relationships, they're good. And then right here, look at that, the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. Isn't she beautiful? Yes. Look at that. Are you going to say any more about them? No? So where are we going? What are we doing? Good news. Okay? The Page is a communicator, traveler, solid beginnings. I don't know. This is knowledgeable skills. There's good news in earthly matter. It's a very grounded card, and right underneath it you have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. That's like happiness, family. This is your 10. This is a 10 that you've been waiting for. Yeah, it's something that it's what you were learning to bring in. Maybe I just didn't know how to say it, but I can tell from these cards. It's like all the skills that you're bringing in, they're going to bring you joy and happiness, okay, and blessings. So for this month, you have to excuse me. I was just starting out there too, right? It's like, how do I say these things? You're trying to do all of the right things in videos at the beginning, and you just don't know how to do it, right? I don't care so much anymore. It's not that I don't care what you're getting. It's just that I'm more at ease. And that comes with, it's like in this case, Spirit had told me, they had thrown me at the deep end of the pool and told me, just paddle your butt out. Figure it out. Okay, just do what you can. And you know what? For a beginning, it's not bad. A little over-enthusiastic at times, but I think I was just trying to, you know, give a persona or do what people wanted, right? I'm a people pleaser when it comes to that. What do people want? Do they want to listen to me with this? Do they, you know, now it's like, you want it, good. If you don't, well, it's all right too, right? Maybe that's why I'm sinking here sometimes, because it's less. I don't know if it's less important. I just think that the message is important, and you'll either like me or you won't, and that's okay too. Okay, so in here, you have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Cups, and I'm not going to make you wait on what that is, although I just did. The Knight of Swords is speed. It's all about, like, speeding full ahead, but you have the Queen of Cups, which is all about receiving. But what I feel with these cards is saying is that you have received and you know what you want, so you're going full speed ahead with it. It's no longer a question of like, should I think it through? Should I mull it over? Should I figure it out? No, you're getting the hits. You know exactly what's happening. You know, the psychic hits, the intuitive hits, and you're going, I know what I want. Bang. And then you go for it. So I feel this is what's coming in. So communications is going to make you very, very successful and happy. Okay? Blessings, emphasizing on home and family. This is what you've been looking for. The Empress card.
I still don't know how to talk, Pisces.
Creativity. Mother card. Here we go. Fulfillment just fell on it. So there. And the Ace of Swords. Another ace. A clear direction of where you are going.
Yeah.
Okay? Look, she's holding a gift in her hands. That's almost what it looks like. Look, you're holding the gift of creativity. Look at what I've created.
Okay, keep cutting her off. Sorry. Myself, her, in the past. Whatever. You seem like you were having a really good month in June of 2020. Thank God. I mean, by that time we were full-blown into the pandemic. It only been a few months. I think people really needed to hear that too, right? But a lot of people at this time were probably thinking of new ways to become something new, right? The old was crumbling around them, and that's what I was talking about yesterday, you guys, okay? The world was like, kind of had been thrown. The wheel was spinning slowly in a different direction. It was up to you to grab on and go, okay, what opportunities are here? What can I do with it, right? If you're somebody my age, I'm sorry to say this, but I think that we are luckier being my age because we know how, riding a bike is instead of, we didn't start off with electric cars. So in my generation, we started out with 3 speeds bikes, sometimes no speed bike. And then all of this technology came in. So we know what it is to do it manually, really manually, not just, it was a car and now there's an electric car. It was like, no, there was a bike. Okay. And then we had to work up all the different levels. So these opportunities that open up the door, suddenly it's like they're going, wait, I can just sit at home and make money? Whoa. When did that happen? We didn't have internet. Back in our days, it had to be manual labor. You had to kind of do stuff, get out there and do it, right? And you had to trade time for money. There was really, unless you were rich. That was our limits, and that's what we were taught as well. If there were other things we weren't taught, that was rich people stuff, right? Those opportunities for people with money, who already had the money, right? Who sent their kids to universities and stuff. The rest of us just had to, suck it up and do whatever was there. So when people my age ended up in a pandemic and we had all these opportunities, online, Zoom calls, building your business, all of a sudden, all of these opportunities went, wait a minute, we can fashion something that's very different. It was great. It was awesome because now employers couldn't demand that you showed up. They could say, well, okay, you can work from home, and it opened up the door to a lot of different things as well. So, like I said, it's very different for some of us this age. I know it's all of that to talk about that, but it really was. For somebody who was born in this century, after 2000, some of it may be a little less, okay? It's less because things were already going in that direction. And it's not anybody's fault. It's just that they were born, when things were already starting to happen. So they don't, it's not, it's like the difference of never knowing what an outdoor toilet was, when it wasn't for camping, when you actually had to go and, go to an outdoor toilet, which my husband did. I never did, but he did. Okay. If you don't know the difference, then it's hard to know when you're getting an opportunity when you've always had opportunities given to you. You understand what I'm saying? For the older generation, I know you know what I'm talking about. For the younger one, maybe you don't, but just know that when you're left with nothing and then you have everything, the opportunities seem a lot bigger.
they seem a lot more like, well, I remember a time when we had nothing. If you, it's that darkness and the light. If you've never had the dark, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell the light is something fantastic. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, moving on, moving on. See, I don't ramble like that here. I ramble like that now because, well, because I love you. All right. So this talking about, you know, creativity and focusing on something. This is talking about the end of this thing here. Okay. The end of over emotional and non-decisive. This is like too many choices. It's making you emotional. Well, this is your emotions now are with this card being in reverse. It feels like, okay, the over emotional knight is no longer, he's got strong emotion, but he's not overly emotional because he's no longer in this energy of, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to pick. I don't know what to do. You have a goal. You have a specific thing. The other thing I'm going to mention is there are 3 nights coming into this reading. 3 nights is a lot of nights. This is, again, like I said, June is action month. Action-packed month. So please take it as such. Use that energy. It's going to come at you. It's going to go, come on, let's go. It may feel a little bit like a slap to wake you up. And it's a good slap. It's that kind of, whoa, okay, let's go, let's do this, okay? Look at the stars around her head. Look. Ooh. I'm enlightened. So this is somebody, this is you, this is us. We are in perfect balance. Everything is going our way, okay? And then there's the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is like, the King of Pentacles is perfect. It's wealth and abundance, success of every kind. And then you have the Death card with it, which is like the transformation. The transformation is about to happen. Your abundance is just waiting for you. It's just there. I don't know. I'm having a hard time to say all this. These are wonderful cards. These are... Yeah, it looks like transformation was happening. And don't forget that this transformation is being talked about, but it was talked about in the May reading. So go ahead and watch May from yesterday, okay? May is... not May. Oh my God, it's June. I keep saying May. Why I keep saying May? May must have been important. So watch May, watch June. Watch them again, okay? I'm going to tell you. No mistakes. Watch May, watch June. For this year. For this year. I'll put them at the end of the video. I'll try to remember to put them at the end of the video. You can just click on them. And then... But this was talking about a transformation, about grabbing the resources that are coming in to bring in that transformation, okay? This is what we've been waiting for. So get ready. When that eclipse hits, things are about to go full speed ahead. And in the best way possible. It feels like there's a completion here. It feels like we're completing something. Okay? So we had an eclipse as well in June, I guess, of June or July, I guess, of 2020. In this year, I think it was April, right? Yeah, the beginning of April. Okay, so in these cards, it's the end of the delay. This, obviously, it's in reverse, like going, yep, delays, over. But, as I mentioned yesterday, balance, okay? When you take this new energy to go, because you're going to want to go, okay, you're going to want to go, you're going to want to move, please, please, please be very careful the way you use it. You don't want to be plowing over somebody else's garden. It's all a balancing act, okay? You want a personal balance and you want to take that energy and run with it. Just don't run everybody over with it, okay? Most likely there's going to be a few other people with you doing the same thing. What I would suggest, though, is that to just keep an eye out, you know? Keep an eye out. I love all of this. This reading is also very good. You know, again, there is no coincidence that happens here. I don't believe in that word. I just went ahead and went, well, give me the oldest video, and this one came up, and it's like, I thought, oh, well, that sounds okay. And now I'm at the end of this one, and this one speaks of your weeks, your upcoming weeks that are coming in June, okay? Probably based in May. So just remember that, May and June readings, just watch the May again. If you don't remember it, if you remember it, you're good. But if you don't remember it, watch May, then watch June, and see how these kind of follow each other, and they're paving the way to your success. Okay, this was also a reading very similar to this one, different though, because this was still different than this one. But the general energy of it, I have to say, was pretty much the same. In other words, there was a lot of anticipation, a lot of excitement coming in for it. We're leading up. We're in the home stretch. This is going to be a long-term thing for us, okay? The readings after we've fulfilled all of these things are going to be like for day-to-day stuff that just needs to be taken care of. We're going to have great years and months ahead. Oh. It's been coming for a while, Pisces, but I have a feeling that it's just about upon us now. So I hope that you've enjoyed your reading. I hope you're staying safe. Take care of yourselves. And I will be seeing you next week for another reading. Bye now. Bye now. So that's it for that one. And like I said, it was very short, although, you know, I have a hard time with short readings for Pisces, as you well know, right? So how do I finish this one? She said in this one, in the past, Jane of the past said that we were just beginning, and that there were day-to-day things that we'd have to do. Well, we all know that that was very different. There's a lot of things that we had to do. And yes, everything is day-to-day. You can't really go much more than the day you're in. So it's kind of like I don't know, something that you say just to say, right? I do feel that we have come leaps and bounds. I think that the general excitement of that reading is apparent and is very alive in this reading. But I think for different reasons. I think we are very different people from there to here. I know I am. Although I do sound the same, and I did a pretty good job. Okay, like I give myself a pat on. You did good. I sound pretty much the same. Just you know, had to work out a few kinks. But this just proves to me, looking at all these readings, that I was made for this. This is what I was supposed to be doing, always. And I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful for it. It's wonderful to have a gift that you don't need to fight for every day. I fight for views. I fight for algorithms. I fight for schedules and routines and stuff, and putting myself to task. But for the gift of reading, I don't have to ever fight for that. I can sit wherever I am, get into my energy, and poof, it's done. It's never anything that's hard for me, and I'm very grateful for that. But I was told that's not something I would have to work for. It was a gift. It was as they called, a God-given gift, and I'm very grateful for that. I want you guys to find your gift. The thing that is easy, that you could sit and do without blinking an eyelash. And it's something that follows you in your life. It could be your intuition, absolutely. It could be healing. It could be anything. It could be drawing. It could be organizing. It could be something that you just do with one hand tied behind your back and both eyes closed. Okay? And that is your God-given gift, your spiritually handed down gift. And yes, it could be as simple as, I mean, you know, as making soup. It doesn't have to have like the spiritual factor of, oh, you know, like there are things that you are just simply good at, and that is spiritually fueled. Whatever way you look at it. Some people, it's writing. I have the gift of writing as well, spiritually. So it's just That's something that you have. You could be a public speaker, okay? Somebody who has the gift of the gab. Look at some people who come grab you by the heart just by the words that they speak. They do it so well. I've met a few people like that in my life and thought, wow, I wish I could be like that. I'm just a babbling idiot. So, but I love people who know how to speak, how to calm you with their voice, how to reach for you, okay? You may be that person too. You may do it through music, words, your presence, the way you decorate a space, what you cook, how you care for people. There are a million, billion ways that you are gifted, okay? All of you. I'm talking to everybody watching. Please find it and exploit it for all that it's worth, okay? This is a gift that universe wants you to share with the world. There's a reason you have it, okay? And if you're unsure, go check out your life path number. That also helps you figure out who you are and where you're going with it, okay? This is my other channel. This is like a personality thing, and I really like it because it really digs and finds what your number, what's the strengths are, helps you find out what those gifts might be, okay? Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow, my beautiful Pisces. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later. Bye-bye.